For the sixth season, Dave Campbell's Texas Football and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance recognized 5 student athletes from around the state. These athletes have overcome the odds to excel on and off the field. It's how they represent their team, their school, their community that makes our unsung heroes truly special. Each week, we highlight these players, awarding them with a commemorative award and $500 in tuition assistance to the college of their choice. Today, we are proud to spotlight Tristin Keller from Mason High School. Joining us, Tristin Keller, senior wide receiver, defensive back, special teams, head coach Michael McLeod, and on behalf of Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, Brandon Willis. Coach McLeod, tell us a little bit about Tristin on and off the field. What type of energy and attitude does she bring?
Just your typical coach's kid attitude. It's always special to have coach's kids on your team. Her dad was my coach when I was in high school. Her mom's a longtime coach herself, still is our cheerleading sponsor, cheerleading coach. She's just, she's a coach on the field. She has that mentality and that brain just to compete at all costs. And, and it's on the field. Obviously on the field, she's competitive no matter what she does. It's really just her mentality that probably speaks through everything that she does. It doesn't matter boy or girl. It doesn't matter strong or weak. It doesn't matter fast or slow. None of that matters. And it's all in her mentality and how she practices, how she plays, and understanding situations and whatever sport it is. Obviously, she's just a very high IQ athlete, and she eats, breathes, and sleeps the stuff when it comes to competition. That's on the field. And so off the field, I mean, she lives the same thing. She's not, I think her biggest quality is she's exactly who she says she is. That's a struggle for young people in general, is, they want to be something in particular, have these goals set, when it comes to, represent their community or their coaches or their parents. But then, they may struggle personally. But Tristin is exactly who she says that she is. She practices what she preaches, even when it's, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, whatever. She's still the same girl. She's still, getting her homework done. She's still up there on the court practicing or at the field throwing all through the summer. She's always striving to get better. And that's probably what sticks out the most is her mentality. It's the mentality that you want every kid to have, that confidence in themselves to know who they are, what they're doing, and then obviously being able to help others and spread that to your other teammates. And she embodies that leadership quality, and which allows her, even as a young lady, to be a leader in a locker room full of boys or a whole staff full of men. She's still able to be used as a leader to help, increase IQ knowledge on the football field, or help lead our girls basketball team or track team, or just to be a good role model for young ladies. I have a daughter, that is she's about to be 9, and Tristin's around her, and every once in a while, and I want even my daughter to take some attributes that Tristin has and be like her, and that's just what you want out of any leader, any senior walking around. And it just so happens she's breaking barriers, and it's all simply because of her mentality.
We love to hear that. Absolutely. Tristin, what was your first reaction when you heard that you were selected as the unsung hero, the Texas Farm Bureau Insurance unsung hero?
I was very surprised at first, because when all this stuff kind of happens, it's just unexpected for me, because I'm just from a small town. I'm just a little girl who plays football. So I was very surprised when Dave Campbell reached out and Coach McLeod told me that I was going to receive this award. So I was ecstatic about it, though, especially on Friday with, all the fans in the Puncher Dome and the cheerleaders by my side, and then my percussionist. So it was real fun.
Brandon, why is it important for Texas Farm Bureau Insurance to partner with Dave Campbell's Texas Football to support local Texas high school students?
It's important for Texas Farm Bureau to support our local high school students so these kids know what community is and that we stand behind them. We're here to help guide them to be the best version of themselves, as they are our future. And you can see that this program's working with what Coach McLeod and Tristin are doing.
That's absolutely great to hear. Coach, tell us about some of the work that Tristin and her teammates put in behind the scenes that others may not see.
Oh, well, Tristin probably put in just as many, if not more hours than our boys, you know, and it's not a competition thing, but it really is. I mean, she's having to do multiple sports, whereas she's still competing because obviously, you know, she's committed to the next level, playing basketball. She's still focused on what she's doing here and the goals that she has here at Mason High School. And so, obviously, she's out there during the summer doing our sports skill work for football. And doing all the weight room stuff while also still traveling on a basketball team on the weekends. She's also still shooting around up here in our high school gym, trying to obviously get better in her basketball skills there. She's putting in a lot of time and energy trying to make herself better, but while also focusing on Mason athletics as well. You know, that's one of the better qualities is she's very selfless. And although she's responsible for, you know, her skills and what she wants out of her sports, she still pulls people with her. You know, she's up there throwing with quarterbacks. You know, her and Isaiah Bishop, they spend a lot of time up there on our band practice field just throwing and catching. I would go driving around checking facilities out, and they'd be up there throwing. Or I'd be in my office some days, and her and her mom are up here shooting in the basketball gym, or her and her dad. She's constantly putting in work. You know, that's just it comes out on competition days. And you know, anytime you invest that time in anything, but particularly in sports, obviously you're going to benefit from it. And so that's not a lot of stuff that, you know, people see, you know, off the field or during the summertime. It's when, you know, that's the kind of the old school nature of her is even when the scoreboard's not on, the lights aren't there, there's no spectators, she's still in there working her craft because she knows that's what it takes to be successful and also be successful at the next level because she truly does have a passion for sports. And you can tell it by the time that she puts in off the field or when the lights aren't on, when nobody's watching. And, you know, that's pretty rare. That's really rare.
Absolutely. Tristin, what's that play for you? What's that moment? What's that time where you're most excited about being on the field? Is it pregame? Is it when you're by yourself? Is it in the locker room? I mean, what's that time for you?
I think I kind of have two times for me that I feel like I get most thankful for just everything I've, you know, ever dreamed of is one, when we're kind of in the pep rally and we're doing our school song, you know, the band's playing and all that, and all the little kids are on each side, the teachers are behind us, the cheerleaders are in front of us, the band is on the other side, and it just, sometimes during those moments I get like, it really reminds me just of how much I appreciate the community. And then I think my second moment would be when I'm coming out of the tunnel. So we have like a helmet as our tunnel that we come out of as I run through. And just right once we break through that paper and the community's just cheering, yelling, you know, the band's playing, it's really something special, especially since the Puncher Dome has so much tradition. So those are two of my main moments that they just remind me how much I love this community and this town. So
what a great reminder. Thank you for sharing that with us. Brandon, what does Texas Farm Bureau Insurance hope to accomplish by presenting hardworking students like Tristin this award?
This is what it's all about. We take pride in recognizing these local high school students that go above and beyond and really pour their heart and soul into this. They don't just run by the standard requirements and keep it simple. We want to reward making and keeping goals through hard work and dedication. This is what it takes to get ahead in this world. And we are proud of you, Tristin. You're doing a good job. Thanks, Coach.
Absolutely. Tristin, Coach, any final words for Texas Farm Bureau Insurance?
Go Punchers.
Love it. Love it. Well, Tristin, I hope you know that you're breaking barriers. You're doing a lot of great things, and you're setting our world up for a better place. Coach McLeod talked about his daughter and how much she looks up to you. So I'm appreciative for this. Thank you, Texas Farm Bureau. On behalf of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, congratulations again on being selected as our unsung hero. Keep working hard, and we will continue cheering on you and the Punchers throughout the season.
thank
You
you
guys
so
have a
much.
good one.
Thanks, guys.